Hundreds of thousands of men, women, and children are forced into human trafficking every year. It has become the mission of the Stop Traffic Walk to provide a voice for the voiceless.
Where Hope Lives is the largest human trafficking rescue and recovery operation in North America, the second largest in the world.
My life in the past was chaotic. It was always having to please my trafficker. My trafficker would tell me that the things I had done were unforgivable and that nobody would love me again.
I didn't have anybody. My family was somebody I didn't want to be with, so I escaped to the streets. In my most darkest times, I felt alone. I'd usually be walking with nothing to eat, nothing to drink, no money, wanting to be with somebody, to have warmth, to have a hug, and my basic needs not being met.
I was exploited when I was just 14 years old. I really struggled with my self-identity, and so my trafficker, he preyed on that. He knew that I didn't feel like I was valuable. He knew that I didn't feel like I was worthy. I started believing that I was nothing. I started believing that lifestyle was what I was made for, and it really just took me down a road that I wasn't prepared to go down. It wasn't until I was 23 years old that I said yes, that I said no to my past life and I said yes to what was in front of me.
Came to Where Hope Lives, I was given everything I needed.
They sat down with you, they listened, they helped you believe that you could be the person that God created you to be.
When I came in, the staff just kind of wrapped their arms around me. We cooked meals together, we cried together, we laughed together. So there's just a lot of opportunity and a lot of people that come alongside during that journey.
Well, we have two very special guests today. Jeff May, the Executive Director of Dream City Foundation, and JoAnna Shipe, the Chairperson of the Stop Traffic Walk Board. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Well, I'm excited to talk about Stop Traffic Walk because the last time we talked about it, you guys had one walk, and now we're doing tons of walks all across the nation. Pastor Jeff, tell us about that.
Yeah, so we've really started the Stop Traffic Walk locally here in Phoenix because we wanted a way for the Phoenix community to gather around the program at the Dream Center and Streetlight USA, and we decided that this was too big to keep in Phoenix, so we have a plan to expand this to every major city across the U.S.
And so you already have them across different cities. Tell us about them.
Yeah, so we have, for 2022, we have confirmed walks in, I think we have 4 cities confirmed, which is really exciting. San Diego, Asheville, Charlotte, and Raleigh. And we have a pretty aggressive plan to expand to 12 more cities in 2022, and in 2023 we hope to reach more cities.
Now, can you just give us real quick a basis of what Stop Traffic Walk does, what the money goes towards? JoAnna, you can probably speak to that.
Sure. So it actually goes to the juvenile trafficking, which is Streetlight USA, the adult trafficking, which is Phoenix Dream Center, and then the familial trafficking, which we all know is Colorado City, which is the Short Creek Dream Center. So, you know, it's all split, and, you know, the main thing is it's not just about how much money we're raising, which our goal this year, pretty big goal, is $1 million.
Oh, my word.
Yes. You know, you go big or go home, right?
Right.
So it's not just about the funding. It's really about creating awareness and getting the community to surround us and know that this is so important.
So what kind of successes have you seen in the past? Have you been able to raise your goals? Are you guys excited for this year and the goals you're going to be raising? Do you guys think you're going to exceed it? What have you seen in the past what are you guys seeing in the future for the walk that's coming in just January, right?
Yeah, so our first 2 walks were very successful. We're really happy with how things started. Of course, COVID had an impact on last year's walk. Most charity walks were canceled last year, but we went ahead and did it. And we had a respectable showing last year, but also through some of our other cities had fantastic first years for their walks. So we're really excited about the future, and I really believe that there will be a day where we can raise many $1 million through this walk to help the cause of fighting human trafficking.
Absolutely, I agree with you. I believe that this is only going to explode and get more popular. Now, JoAnna, you do a lot of mentorships and a lot of healing with the girls at the Dream Center Streetlight. Tell us a bit about what you do and what you've seen there.
Well, I've been volunteering there for over 6 years. I started just, visiting with my Bible study group and just fell in love with the whole program and all the girls. Excuse me. And I just saw a need that, they needed mentors, not just people who had come up through the program and who were volunteering there and working there, but people from the outside that, I was completely ignorant about human trafficking, where these girls came from. I really had the attitude that I think so many of us have, like, it's those girls, it's inner city girls, it's girls that never had a chance. But then I started getting to know these girls. And Aubrey, these girls come from homes like you and I came from. And they were groomed, and they were trafficked, and they were ostracized from their family. They're blackmailed into never being with their families again. And they start with these girls when they're 12 to 14 years old, and they keep them all the way through their 20s.
I can't believe that. I was like you. I really thought they came from certain places, certain homes, but to hear that they're coming from suburban homes as well is quite shocking. Pastor Jeff, do these girls get involved in the Stop Traffic Walk? Are they a part of it?
Yeah, so we have awesome support from the survivors that are in our program. And we don't just have girls, we actually have boys.
Oh, wow.
So we're one of the few programs in the world that has boy survivors as part of their program. So they all get involved, they come to the walk, they support it, they walk. They will usually have a t-shirt that says Survivor on the back, because we want to show our support to them. We want to show them that we're behind them, and we believe that they can put this behind them.
We believe that as well. I'm so happy to hear all of these great reports. So how can we get involved in the next walks? What do we do?
Yeah, so the best way to get involved is to go to stoptrafficwalk.org and just sign up. The best thing people can do is create a team, because that makes it fun. Like, we can walk by ourselves, but when we walk with our friends, when we walk with our families, that makes it a really fun event. So we really encourage people to sign up as teams. Also, businesses can get involved. So, if you have a business and you want to do something as a business together to make a difference in the community, you can have your business make a team as well. JoAnna's family has a team that doesn't even live here in Phoenix, and they're part of the Phoenix Walk.
Well, and as we've heard, it's actually spreading all across the nation. So maybe there'll be a Stop Traffic Walk wherever you're living very soon as well. And so do people travel to be a part of these walks?
Yeah, so, we're starting small, and so we're still here in Phoenix, and right now our focus is, each community. Eventually, we hope that there will be one within, 100 miles of every major city, so that anyone who wants to go to this walk could. But right now, these are our beginning days, so, but if they want to come to the Phoenix Walk, they could go to the stoptrafficwalk.org, sign up to walk, or if they can't make it, maybe you live somewhere that's not Phoenix, you can donate, and you can donate to the cause right there on the Stop Traffic Walk page.
Perfect. Thank you guys for being here today.
Sure.
Thanks for having us.
Well, if you want to get involved in a cause that is growing, that is booming, and help survivors who have come out of sex trafficking, you can be a huge part of their healing. Go to stoptrafficwalk.org to find out how you can get involved in the next walk.